So getting back to the music, because we're gonna end this on the next part. Getting back to the music, I want to say that that's what makes the Brothers of Destruction music so good to me, is that you can be different and clash and still come out with something beautiful and articulate at the end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what makes your sound work.
Thank you.
That would be considered alternative hip hop, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I personally don't like to put labels on hip hop.
I told him the same thing. When he tried to come up with the little genre, like he was like, yo, if I was to come up with a genre for this like tape or groove, alternative, I'm just like, bruh, it's just, they're not calling it nothing. It's just music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Sometimes I think we need it though. I think we need it just because, just to let you know what you're listening to.
What you're getting into?
Yeah, what you're getting into. You know what I mean? You got what they call emo rap. You got alternative. You got heavy rap, which is just like heavy metal with rap and stuff like. So like I think we need that sometimes. You know what I mean? And to just like you said, keep certain dudes like how you said Kanye out of certain categories from is he the best lyricist or the best. Producer,
yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind of separates everybody.
But I got to debate you on that then.
Okay.
Because that's the downfall of music and expression.
You think so?
I know so, because at the end of the day, let me ask you a question. What's an award show for?
Award shows are terrible.
But what are they for?
Just to
give the awards to like the best.
The best.
Yes.
Remember that, the best.
Right.
What is gospel music for?
I'm not trying to listen to
What's
gospel.
gospel music?
Same.
praise God.
So how do you have a gospel music award? Who's the best at praising God?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when we do it,
This guy, yo, you're nuts, yo.
Well, it's the truth.
No, it's true. That's why it's so fucking nuts, because it's the fucking truth.
So then if I go to religion, right? If everybody believes in the Bible, so to speak, how is their denominations? It's all one message.
It's all just.
So then let's go to music. There is hip hop, but why do I have to divide hip hop? If it's good music, it's good music. Why do I have to call a girl a female MC? Why can't she just be an MC?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in the day, the best thing in the world for me, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, because I didn't really go to concerts until late in life, but one of the best concerts I ever saw had Leaders of the New School, Cypress Hill, Tribe Called Quest, Naughty by Nature, Salt and Pepper, and Black Sheep. Are those the same type of hip hop? No. But the thing that made it work, it was good music.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I get Danny Brown, Ghostface Killer, Rakim, Machine Gun Kelly, you, Fatboy Sharif, and Age of Extinction. As long as the music's good, everybody should be there vibing.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you on that.
100%. I'm with you, bro. Me and you.
Yeah.
I don't know about this dude here.
That denomination
No genres,
separation. I mean, it's good to have like my rap is more considered this.
Yeah.
My thing is it good?
Yeah.
Are you making sound or are you making
Is it good music, man?
Yeah,
Is it good?
Because
I was about to say that.
What kind of music does Quincy Jones make?
Good music.
But what is his genre?
What is it, R&B or?
He doesn't have a genre. He does a million different things.
What genre of music does Dr. Dre make?
I guess hip hop.
Say hip hop, but then when he did Bilal's album, was that hip hop? And Bilal sings.
Yeah.
Truth Hurt don't rap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you make good Q-Tip. The damn Janet Jackson beats and the Tribe Called Quest isn't really hip hop music.
No.
It's just good fucking music.
Yeah.
Music, man.
Yeah. That's what I mean. But that's what we're trying to do.
That's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
If you have an original sound, then like we said, and why we think like people have said that about us, like the new Tribe, is because Tribe has their own sound, and no matter what's going on, like it's still gonna be that sound. It's still gonna slap. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Good music is good music, man.
No,
that's all. That's all it is.
Definitely.
It's all it is. You know how I feel about that.
No, I agree with you because
I don't care
songs,
what it is, but it could be one of the worst singers of all time, worst rappers of all time. You got a good song, and it's good music, man. You can't deny it. You know
I just think it changes when we talk about good artists compare. Like when we're comparing, then it's like, all right, man.
That's the thing. Even when it comes to like your lifestyle, your religion,
that has a lot to do with what you like too.
But my thing is this: you have your life, and then you have your spirit. You can live your life according to your spirit, or you can turn your spirit off. But it doesn't mean your spirit's not there. So you have brothers who's one is a poet, one's a battle rapper. You have a brother that's a Christian and a brother that's a Muslim. You said love is the thing that keeps y'all together, right?
Yes, sir.
But when you get into traditions and all this other breakdown shit, and then you start decompartmentalizing your relationship.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I'm against.
Yeah.
I just love music.
Yeah.
I could put on Tamia. I don't have to listen to Tamia and Fab, but I can listen to Tamia. Tamia, you put a move on me, or I could put on one of my favorite R&B songs of all time. I could put on Sam Cooke, Change Gon' Come. And then right behind Sam Cooke, I could put on Wu-Tang Clan, Ain't Nothing to Fuck With. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just music.
Yeah,
it's just how you feel.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like when it comes to people who do music. I'm going to ask you a question, which is a debate question. Y'all two can run with it. Video killed the radio star, and the internet killed the music industry. What do you think?
I would say these phone companies killed the music industry, man. These phone companies are gonna start owning all this shit.
Yeah.
Labels are gonna be irrelevant.
Well, they're relevant now.
Well, I mean, you still have the few who are like still doing their thing, but they still working through the streaming services. These phone companies, man. That's what I think is kind of messing up. Cause me,
I don't think so, bro.
I still love to buy a good CD.
Yeah, me too.
I still like to
me
go
too.
out and
I
buy
love buying a
CDs,
physical
man.
album. That's like I love that.
We still do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, we still do that. My first album I ever bought was HNIC, and I remember exactly where I found it.
Yeah.
It was right at Music Village on Bloomfield Avenue North.
Yeah.
Dude had the last copy of HNIC. That was the first joint I ever bought, and I kept going back to that place every week to buy because it's just the feeling of having that physical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just knowing you got it right there, and you can pop it in any second, anytime you want, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the artist's work. Like that's the full work. There's no bootleg. You know what I mean? That's just because I could put up a song tomorrow, and somebody could remix my shit and then put it out and say, oh, this is my song. You know what I mean? Because nobody has control over that shit. But if you got an album, you can't say you made my song, bro. I made it. It's on my album. It's on a physical. You know what I mean?
How about this? In today's society, people are so reliant on the computer that the physicalness of education is coming way down too. I don't know if you've read these books recently, but they say like slavery was a choice. That's why the Kanye thing was so
The Kanye thing, yeah.
But that happened before Kanye. That was written down.
Oh, okay.
That people chose to give the lands up and leave instead of being forced and killed. And the thing is, when you destroy the books, you could rechange the knowledge.
Of course.
Yes.
So for me, it's important to buy music and support the artists.
Yeah.
It's important because, say we go to World War III and everything's destroyed. Your computers and internets are gone. Where's your music?
Yeah. Now we gotta go find a Walkman.
Now, if you're a fan, it may be here, but to feel that vibe, you gotta play that.
You gotta
music.
play it. You gotta listen to
There's
it.
nothing like reading a book. There's nothing like reading the inside of a CD to know who did what and when did. And there's nothing like owning something.
Yep.
A lot of people right now are not into ownership. They're into share.
Yeah.
And sharing is cool
Yeah.
because you want to be able to live with your fellow man. But when something is your own and you earned it, there's no feeling like I made this. It's mine.
So
You know
true,
what I'm saying?
man. It's an
You
amazing
made that purchase.
It's an amazing
Your
feeling,
copy
man.
is yours.
Every little thing. That's great that you say that because when we were putting our studio together, it was just like, when we down to the mic wire. When I bought that mic wire, it's just like, yes, bro.
Feels good.
Feels so good to have this
Feels so
damn
good to have
mic
your
wire.
own stuff,
Feels so
yo.
good to have. I mean, I bought this. It feels so good to have that, man. It's just, I don't want to sound materialistic and none of that shit, but it's just like, it just feels good when you go out there and work for your shit and you got it.
And you'd be surprised, man, because like we just like we don't charge people. We don't offer people free studio time just cause, but
Because I fucks with you, man. I like good music.
yeah, if we like your stuff, honestly, your movement and everything, bro, we won't even charge.
I won't
you.
even charge.
Come through. Let's get on a
mix and
track
master
together.
and shit. I don't
or
need no
whatever.
credit for nothing. I just
But
like
nobody, right? Rarely anybody comes to because they see the setup. We don't have much. We don't have a big studio. Big old how you call it?
master boards.
Yeah, master boards and shit. No, but if you listen to our stuff, it's good quality.
It
So
sounds-
like, and I feel like that's the thing with artists. They get like real.
They get real hung up on the big studios and the booths
the
and all
big-
that.
No,
Bruh,
man, you don't need all
I
that.
can tell you, we had some of the worst experiences in studios before we start building our own.
Yeah, the bigger ones, right?
Huge studios.
Sounding horrible.
I mean, huge. I mean, like, they had a whole floor. They had a waiting room for you. Go over here. They got this. But when I record this shit, they give me my shit. It sounds like I'm recording on my phone.
Yeah, and then you're dealing with
On
engineers,
everything.
and then you're dealing with engineers and people that don't really believe in you. That's why I said before, you need to have people that truly believe in you as much as you believe in yourself.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Or even more, because
For sure.
you know, they're just gonna try to take advantage of you, and I think that's a real big problem out here now.